Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Makes the score Giants 7, Browns nothing.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Head up. This is Wright. Has some room inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Giants. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Cleveland. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A give here to Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A gain there of 15. First down, Giants. On play action, here's Jackson. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Kamara.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. We're going to 53.
1 quarter in the book.
First quarter with the score tied.
Yeah, here we go.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Where take? Where take?
Conklin goes in motion.
Where take?
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now Kamara. He is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the give, it's right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Conklin goes in motion. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's got another one. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. First and 10. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is right. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Jackson out of the pistol. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
There we go!
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
On play action, here's Dak. He's got Douglas going deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Wright. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
This one deep and looking for Melton. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What do you think?
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Finding room across midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go! Waiting! Waiting! Here we go, 47!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one complete to Johnston. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Now Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Odafe Owe bursting it and recording the sack. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah! Here we go!
On the play fake. Dak. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah!
Play action now. Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now it's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He finds Jahan Dotson. Down the sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Giants back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take...
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Caden Ellis in on that stop. 2nd and 7. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Hey, middle. Get it on.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey!
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Hey!
2nd down. Jackson. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Wright. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Jackson on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, New York. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants back within 7. It's 35-28. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. On the give, this is Kamara. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Yo.
On 1st down, a run for Wright. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one is caught by Dobson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To throw is Jackson. Jair Alexander is there to back that one away. Now a 3rd and 2.
Report.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will score! Game on! Nico Collins! Touchdown, New York! And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. On for the PAT is Aubrey. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He pulls it in around the 5.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line.
That's good. 4-8.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Kamara. He's got another first down and more. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
This one complete to Melton. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down. Now Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Cleveland. So the last run is going to be the one. He has now broken the NFL record, most rushing yards in a single game. First carry now for the veteran, Jerick McKinnon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Jackson now to throw on first down. This one deep and looking for Melton. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.